Hello and welcome. Sometimes you import a model into Blender and it uses the Blender render, the internal renderer. And you want to switch to cycles, of course, because you have only the best of reasons to do so. So you switch to cycles and all the materials are freaking gone. And basically you get the fun task of clicking use nodes, then clicking diffuse, then clicking image texture, then picking out the image texture, and it's horrible. But there is a script for this. We can automate this and save us precious time. So then it will look like this while in the cycles render. After applying that script, it just takes 1 freaking second. It's amazing. Alright, let's figure out how to get it and how to use it. As our showcase example, we're getting the MI28 by Manilov app, available under the Creative Commons Attribution license from Sketchfab, and this one is in the WRL format. So we got ourselves the model. Let's just clean up Blender, and now we're gonna import the model. So go to File, Import, whichever format it is. You know, the usual. Select the file, click Import. In this case there are some errors and also some duplication, or rather mirroring is absent, but this is acceptable. So we switch to textured mode, and thankfully the textures have been imported correctly. But again, if we press here cycles, it goes to nothing. So let's go back to internal, Blender render. Let's click on one of the objects and go to materials and scroll down. Alright, so now we need to install that plugin. Currently available, Cycles Materials Converter from the official website. I mean, it's indexed here. And if we go to the official link, it fails. If we go to another link, then we find current code. There's also a wiki page. Okay, never mind. It's a circle. It's circle link documentation. So if we click on the current code, we get one of these, and I have not figured out where the download button is. What's going on here? Anyways, okay, so in this case we just copy it, select it, and scroll the heck down, and, you know, copy, Command C or Control C on Windows. Then we just get Notepad or something in that sense and paste it in there, and we just save it as a .pi file. For example, as the materials_cycles_converter.pi file. Alright, we're gonna save it. Back in Blender, we're gonna go to the user settings by hitting Ctrl-Alt-U. This is much more comfortable than actually going to the, panel and moving it down. So just Ctrl-Alt-U, okay? We're gonna go to the add-ons panel, and in here, we're gonna hit Install Add-on from File. And then we just select the Python file we just created and say Install Add-on from File. And if we go to the Material section of the add-ons... Oh, Materials, not Material. Huh, interesting. Then just hit the checkbox here and close this window. And if you scroll down here, you can now see this interface at the bottom right. Let me just show you again. Disabled, enabled, disabled, enabled. So all we have to do now is press the Convert All to Cycles button. And just look at this. It switches to cycles and everything works out perfectly. This is how easy it is. If you want to keep this plugin enabled, you will have to press Save User Settings. Or you will just enable this with Ctrl-Alt-U and click whenever you need it. This is it. I hope it helps. And have fun not wasting time in Blender anymore. Until next time, ciao!